Atomic habits. An easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. By James Clear is a comprehensive guide on the science of habits and how small changes can lead to remarkable results. Clear explains how habits work, why they are so powerful, and provides actionable strategies for creating positive habits and eliminating negative ones. The book is structured around 4 laws that Clear proposes for creating good habits and breaking bad ones, each supported by scientific research and practical examples. Introduction. James Clear begins Atomic Habits by discussing the concept of marginal gains and the power of tiny changes. He argues that by improving 1% every day, the cumulative effect over time can lead to substantial progress. Conversely, if you decline by 1% each day, you can see how small habits can have a profound negative impact over time. Clear emphasizes that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement, and understanding this concept is key to achieving long-term success. The fundamentals of habits. Clear explains that habits are the small decisions you make and actions you perform every day. Our life today is essentially the sum of our habits. What we repeatedly do ultimately forms the person we are, the things we believe, and the personality that we portray. Therefore, changing our habits is the most effective way to change our lives. Clear introduces the habit loop which consists of 4 stages. Cue, craving, response, and reward. 1. Cue. The trigger that initiates the habit. It is the bit of information that predicts a reward. For example, seeing a cookie might serve as a cue for someone who habitually eats when they see sweets. 2. Craving. The motivational force behind every habit. Without craving a change, there is no reason to act. The feeling of hunger might be a craving that leads someone to eat the cookie. 3. Response. The actual habit you perform. The action you take. This could be picking up the cookie and eating it. 4. Reward. The end goal of every habit. The cookie tastes good, so it is the reward. Rewards satisfy your craving and teach us which actions are worth remembering in the future. Clear emphasizes that habits are formed because they provide a solution to a recurring problem. The habit loop can work for you or against you depending on whether the habit is beneficial or harmful. The 4 laws of behavior change. Clear proposes 4 laws of behavior change, each derived from one part of the habit loop, to help create good habits and break bad ones. Number 1. Make it obvious. Cue. To build a new habit, you need to make the cues for your desired habits obvious, visible, and easy to notice. Implementation intentions. This is the plan you set to perform a certain habit at a specific time and place. For example, I will exercise at 7 a.m. in my living room. Habit stacking. This technique involves pairing a new habit with a current habit. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will meditate for 2 minutes. Habit stacking leverages the natural momentum of your existing habits to create new ones. Environment design. Your environment heavily influences your habits. By designing an environment where the cues for your desired habits are obvious and the cues for your undesired habits are hidden, you can make good behaviors more likely. For example, placing a book next to your bed will cue you to read at night, while placing junk food out of sight can reduce the cue to eat it. Number 2. Make it attractive. Craving. The second law focuses on making your desired habits more attractive. The more attractive an opportunity is, the more likely it is to become habit-forming. Temptation bundling. This technique involves linking an action you want to do with an action you need to do. For example, if you want to check social media, a reward, but need to exercise, you could make a rule that you can only check social media while on the treadmill. This increases the attractiveness of exercising because it is paired with a reward. Use motivation rituals. Pairing habits with things you enjoy can make them more appealing. Listening to music while working out or drinking a favorite beverage while working can turn a task into something enjoyable, making it easier to repeat. Social influence. The culture we are in and the people we surround ourselves with shape our behaviors. If you want to adopt a new habit, surround yourself with people who have that habit. Social norms can make behaviors more attractive because of our innate desire to belong. Number 3. Make it easy. Response. Clear's third law is about reducing friction so that the desired habits are easier to perform. The less effort required, the more likely a behavior will become habitual. Reduce friction. Decrease the number of steps between you and your good habits, and increase the steps between you and your bad habits. For example, to read more, keep a book on the coffee table, and to watch less TV. Unplug the TV after each use. The 2-minute rule. A new habit should take less than 2 minutes to do. Clear argues that starting small helps you build consistency. The 2-minute rule suggests starting habits that are easy to do, such as read 1 page of a book, rather than read every day for an hour. Once the habit is established, you can build on it. Automation. Using technology to automate behaviors can make good habits easy. For example, using automatic savings plans can build a habit of saving without any conscious effort. Number 4. Make it satisfying. Reward. The final law is to make the new habits satisfying. We are more likely to repeat a behavior when the experience is satisfying. Immediate rewards. Clear suggests rewarding yourself immediately after completing a habit to reinforce the behavior. This could be something as simple as crossing off a day on a habit tracker, which provides visual satisfaction and reinforces the behavior. Use reinforcement. Positive reinforcement, such as giving yourself a treat or compliment after completing a task, can make habits more rewarding and help to solidify them. Habit tracking. Keeping track of your habits by checking them off a list or marking them on a calendar can be satisfying and create a visual cue for your progress. Habit trackers help keep you accountable and motivated. How to break bad habits. Clear also provides strategies for breaking bad habits by inverting the 4 laws. 1. Make it invisible. Reduce exposure to the cues of your bad habits. For example, if you want to stop eating junk food, don't keep it in your house. 2. Make it unattractive. Reframe your mindset to highlight the benefits of avoiding your bad habit. For example, instead of thinking you are depriving yourself of junk food, think about how avoiding it will make you healthier. 3. Make it difficult. Increase the friction associated with your bad habits. If you want to reduce screen time, keep your phone in another room when you're working or studying. 4. Make it unsatisfying. Add an immediate consequence to your bad habit. For example, use a habit contract where you have to pay a friend every time you skip a workout. Advanced tactics. How to go from being merely good to truly great. Clear discusses strategies for those who want to take their habit building to the next level and achieve mastery. Focus on systems, not goals. Goals are about the results you want to achieve, while systems are about the processes that lead to those results. Focusing on systems is more effective because it keeps you moving in the right direction, regardless of your immediate results. Identity-based habits. The most effective way to change your habits is to focus on who you want to become, not what you want to achieve. Start with identity-based habits. Ask yourself, who do I want to become? And then act in accordance with that identity. The Goldilocks rule. Humans experience peak motivation when working on tasks that are right on the edge of their current abilities. Clear suggests that in order to maintain motivation and stick with habits long-term, You should work on tasks that are challenging but not overly difficult. The plateau of latent potential. Clear explains that habits often don't seem to make a difference until you hit a breakthrough. This is why persistence is key. Sticking to a habit, even when you don't see immediate results, will eventually lead to the change you're looking for. Conclusion. Atomic Habits provides a detailed roadmap for understanding how habits work and offers practical strategies for developing good habits and breaking bad ones. The core message is that small changes and tiny habits can lead to significant results over time. By focusing on the 4 laws of behavior change, making habits obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying, you can re-engineer your environment, routine, and mindset to build a life of continuous improvement. The book empowers readers to take control of their habits and, in turn, their lives, by mastering the small daily actions that ultimately determine success and fulfillment.